Yo, 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 what's going on, people? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense, here bringing you guys a Slim Jim and a Minute Maid fruit punch. No, I'm just kidding. Just having a little quick snack. See how many people we can get on here first. Of course, I just got off from work. What's happening? Just got off from work. That boy shaved his head earlier. Got his beard trimmed up, looking fresh. That beard is getting out there again. I don't think I'm gonna cut it. Coop, boy, you a superstar, baby. Uh, these fragrances that you sending me have been working out superbly. I want to thank you again, my friend. Um, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have experienced a lot of this stuff. And a lot of them fragrances you sent me are bangers. What's happening, Tommy? What's going on? Brian, what's going on? Burberry Touch, that's what's up. I feel you. Keep them coming, homie. I ain't really getting no lunch today or no dinner. Well, actually, I did. I had 2 leftover hamburger patties and two packs of ramen noodles, beef noodles. Yes, I'm a big guy. I do eat. So, y'all just bear with me for a second. Yeah, Burberry Touch is one of those forgotten fragrances that a lot of these reviewers nowadays don't really talk about as much as they used. Every now and then you'll see somebody pull it out the closet and throw it in their honorable mention, or it'll end up in like some kind of top 10 list of theirs. But I give credit where credit is due. And like I always say, if it wasn't for older fragrances like Burberry Touch and the House of Burberry, along with some other fragrance houses, a lot of this new shit wouldn't even be here. So don't never underestimate some of them older houses that people don't talk about. Ron C, what's happening? Mont Blanc Skywalker. Yes, another great fragrance. A lot of people do still talk about Walker. Skywalker, and what's the other one? My mind is leaving me. Oh, Star Walker and Individual. There's another banger. If you don't know about that one, you need to get your hands on it. And they're both cheap, so yeah. All right, so I have a subscriber named Bruce, and he hit me earlier with 2 questions, 2 pretty good questions, and he made me think. I didn't have to think too hard, but I did have to do some digging just a while ago. I had to break out my old handy dandy that's still not fixed yet. His first question was, do I know of a good alternative for Dolce & Gabbana The One? And this is EDT, not EDP. A lot of people say EDP is better. I give 2 shits because this fragrance in itself is amazing. The scent is damn near identical, although the EDP may be a little stronger. I know the juice color is darker than this, but to me, it really didn't matter. If I wear this, it's going to just be for a date or a close encounter. like me being intimate with some young lady, but I don't look to go out and wear this to a club or project or something like that. So EDT is perfectly fine for me. I'm only gonna have it on for a few hours and then I'm gonna sweat it off anyway. So what the fuck difference does it make? But Bruce, I at this point cannot. Hello, lovely lady. At this point, Bruce, I cannot tell you what's a great alternative to this because this is beautiful in itself, and you may well just go ahead and purchase this one. I mean, if you can find the EDT, I'm pretty sure you can. I found this one for about 30 some odd dollars at TJ Maxx before. I think they have a bottle of it there now. So if you really want this fragrance, let me see what my looks like Friday when I get paid. And if you don't see it in your local TJ Maxx or Ross, I will purchase this for you only if my money is looking right. And I'll send it to you and somehow you can just ship me the money back. But if I was you, I wouldn't even worry about an alternative unless you just want something different altogether. I can pull out a few fragrances that are masculine and manly but may not smell like this. Will do the same justice though. But this shit is amazing. So if you don't have Dolce & Gabbana the one, you need to get your hands on it. But I will do some homework for you. Excuse me. And see what I can find for you. Yes, I do have wings. And wings is not a beast mode fragrance. It's not anything groundbreaking. It does smell nice. Let me open up my phone real quick and I can get you a note breakdown. I have to excuse me, I'm trying to get me a few of these Slim Jims in. Alright, I'm starving. I didn't stop anywhere and get me nothing to eat. I wanted to get here and get this video out. And as always, my phone is going to run slow as shit. But this is the bottle. Oh, now I want to. This is the bottle. And it's okay. Kind of reminds me of a female fragrance. A little. And they do have this in a women's version also. Yo, picked up that Nautica Voyage today. Don't believe the hype. And smell before you buy. It just smells like basic Belcam to me. Unfortunately, I don't have the original Nautica Voyage. I have the the N83 version, and it's pretty decent. But like I keep saying, if you're looking for a nice aquatic fragrance that performs and is beast mode performance, Bulgari Aquamarine. I can't say it enough. I've said it time and time again. I picked that fragrance over any other aquatic type fragrance that I have in my collection. That shit is beast mode. Wings is made by Giorgio Beverly Hills and launched in 1994. So this is 2 years before I graduated high school. And it is a fresh, summery fragrance designed in collaboration with renowned performer Jean-Claude Delville. Let's see. Top notes of neroli, bergamot, lemon, green notes, and lavender. Heart notes of clary sage, lily of the valley, jasmine, coriander, and geranium. Base notes tonka bean, musk, oak moss, which is banned now, cedar wood, and amber. And it is a earthy, woody type fragrance. Um, Also fresh. So summertime fragrance does have some sweetness to it. I like it. Has a damn good atomizer. Um, Being that it's kind of old, dated, like back in '94, it's probably gonna be an acquired scent for a lot of people. I like it personally. It probably wouldn't be able to compete with a lot of these new, fresh, sweet type fragrances, but I like it. Smells nice to me, and it's pretty cheap. I don't remember exactly what I got it for. I think it was like maybe between 10 and I don't know, like 15 bucks. And this is a 50 ml bottle. I think I bought this from Bell's if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty nice. Um, it's cheap enough you can purchase it, you know what I'm saying, and you won't miss out. You may be able to find it cheaper depending on where it's at. Um, with that being said, I don't know if my guy Bruce is in here because he hasn't said anything, and this video is supposed to be for him. But his second question, for those of you who are just tuning in, his first question was, is there an alternative for Dolce & Gabbana The One? And I basically, myself, as of right now, I do not know. What's up, man? This is your video. All for you, my friend. Bruce is now in, Bruce Taylor. I do not know of any decent alternatives to Dolce & Gabbana The One. My suggestion is, if you want Dolce & Gabbana The One, buy Dolce & Gabbana The One. If you don't have it, you need to get it. I did throw out that if you couldn't find it at your local TJ Maxx or any other discount store, do not buy this retail. It's nice enough to buy retail, but when I know I can find this at a discount store, I don't recommend it. But TJ Maxx, this is where I found this bottle at a long time ago. And if you can't find it and I see it here, I will buy it for you Friday. Excuse me, if my money allows it, and I can send it to you, and then you can get me the money back. And I promise you, it won't be, anywhere near 45, 50 bucks. It won't be anywhere past that. Cheapest, if I can find it, at least 30 bucks or maybe 40, I'll do it. But anything beyond that, I wouldn't do it. So let's just see what happens Friday or the weekend, because I may go to Jacksonville, Florida, and hit Macy's. So you never know, I might be able to find it there also. Rihanna does have one called Rogue Man, and I haven't smelled it. My sister actually bought it for her old man for Christmas and bought me some cheap shit, in which I was kind of disappointed because I wanted Rogue Man, but I haven't smelled it, so I don't know what it smells like. But if my guy Sean Lockett says it's close to it, then you might want to try that one too. I have seen that at Bell's, and I know that was pretty cheap. What's up, John? All right, for your second question, Bruce, you asked me of pineapple scents. Do I know of anything with pineapple in it? And I know you probably trying to avoid buying Creed or Ventus, and I don't blame you, my friend. I do not hype that fragrance whatsoever just because of the price. I have no personal vendetta against Aventus whatsoever. I have smelled it on several different occasions, and to me, on the dry down, it smells exactly the same as Club de Nuit Intense. Man, that's just my opinion. I know some of you guys may feel differently, But that's just my opinion. I have had them both on my hands, both on tester strips. I have smelled them both side by side, and that's what I got. So, this is what I came up with. The first pineapple scent, in which this one really doesn't smell like pineapple. It just has pineapple in it, but is a good cheapie. I like it. A lot of you guys probably don't like it, but I do. This one came from City Trend, and it's called Tropical Musk by Jovan Musk. And this is one of those fruity, tropical type scents. It smells amazing to me. Yes, it may be a little dated, but to me, it's very nice. If you like tropical, fruity type scents that last, this is one that lasts on my skin. As you can see, the juice, it's just like any other juice, but to me, it looks thicker. But I love it. So this is one. And as the list goes on and on and on, the pineapple gets more prominent in these fragrances. So stick with me here. Yeah, this one is, I think, like $6-7. Might be a little cheaper. It may be a little more. But yeah, I didn't pay over $10 for this. So it's a damn good fragrance. Yeah, it has pineapple in it, but you don't get pineapple. And like I just said, the further along this list goes, the pineapple gets more prominent in the fragrances. So this is just the beginning. So this one does have pineapple in it. I looked it up before I even put this in the list. It does have pineapple in it. It's just not prominent. Another one that has pineapple in it, surprisingly enough, I did look it up, is the Original Curve. It does have pineapple in it. And it's not that prominent also. It's just like Tropical Musk. It's another kind of sweet fragrance. It's very nice. Somebody recommended me getting it because I didn't remember what it smelled like. And I bought it actually $14.99 for a 30 ml bottle at Ross. And I fell in love with it all over again. So if you don't have this one, this is a must-have. This is a nice pickup. Next up, one that has pineapple in it also, along with some other fruity notes, is by Frank Oliver. It's Passion for Men. And no, this does not smell like straight pineapple. It just smells fruity. It kind of gives me like a, on the opening spray, you almost get like a applesauce type smell almost. And then it starts turning fruity after that. So this is a damn good smelling scent. On my skin, it just doesn't last long. And as you can see, I have used quite a bit. I was testing it when I first bought it from Fragrance X. And I think I paid anywhere between, I don't know, 10 to 15 bucks for this. It's pretty cheap. I like it though. I like the scent. I just wish it lasts longer. But that's Passion for Men by Frank Oliver. Next up, I'm going to get this one out the way because it's very disappointing to me that people, even rappers, talked about this fragrance. Even my sister used to hype this up. My little sister, my next to the youngest sister. How she used to buy it for her old man, and it was the shit. I found this at Bell's around Christmas time, and I think I paid like 30, almost 40 for this shit. It was a 50 ml bottle. I think I paid like 30 bucks for it. And I was mad as hell when I initially bought it. I was happy because I didn't wear it. I usually just spray it and smell it, and I fell in love with it. When I actually wore it on my skin, this shit literally lasted between 20 and 30 minutes on my skin, and then it was completely gone. And I went from here to my job, which don't even take that long, 20 or 30 minutes to get there. It probably take me like 10, 15 minutes to get there. But within that time frame, this shit was gone. And it was Jimmy Choo Man. Now, if you want pineapple, and I'm not going to sit here and say that this won't work for somebody else, because if somebody wants this fragrance, they can get it. It is up for sale or trade, because for me it doesn't work. As you can see, I've only worn it once, so it's still damn near a full bottle. I am gonna spray it once more on this box. It has an amazing scent, man. This shit smells like it should be on the upper echelons of fragrances. I'm telling you. This shit smells so damn good, man. You get that pineapple. It almost has a metallic type vibe to it, though. But it smells so good when you first spray this, man. And on my skin, it did not last long whatsoever. And I was so hurt. I was so disappointed. I was hyped up. I was like, oh, man, I got a Jimmy Choo fragrance. And then all of a sudden, I sprayed it on. I was smelling good. And when I got to work and got out the truck, I couldn't even smell the shit no more. And it also could have been where I work, because it smells horrible out there. It's a paper mill. So there's all kinds of chemicals. It's wood being cut, you know, all kinds of stuff. And it could have been that was overpowering it, and I couldn't smell it. So I may give this one more try. But as of right now, no, I'm not a big fan of this. I've heard other reviewers also say that it didn't last long, so I could be right. But pineapple is in this. You can smell it. Jimmy Choo Man. So I'm going to say buy this at your own risk. Next up is #Generation by Playboy. This does not smell solely like pineapple. It's another one of those sweet, fruity fragrances that I get a lot of compliments on when I wear this. Yes, this is a cheapie. I can find these at Bell's on the shelf all day long for about between $5 and $10. I think you can also find these at times at City Trend. I have never seen these at Ross. I don't think TJ Maxx sells these, but they could. But anyway, you don't really get pineapple, but it's pineapple in this. So this is another way you can go, and I guarantee you compliments. Another fragrance along that same line, or is a flanker, is Play It Wild by Playboy. This is another fragrance that smells damn good, that has pineapple in it, but you don't really smell the pineapple. Another one of those nice sweet fragrances that women love. Women love sweet fragrances, guys. I'm sorry, head like that. If you got on something that's sweet and smells sensual, sexy, women are going to be attracted to it. And these, believe it or not, perform damn good on my skin. Even if it don't stay on my skin but a few hours, off my shirt. When I walk by people, they smell it, and I always get a compliment. So, my word for it or not, if you overlooking these fragrances by Playboy, you missing out. Next up is one that I actually did not. Okay, Cody, I'll do that in a few minutes. Let me get through these last few fragrances, and then I'll get to it. A fragrance that I did not know have pineapple in it, and I had to go back and revisit this one, and it is Usher, which is this bottle. Don't mistake it for anything else. This bottle. It does have pineapple in it, and it does smell like it have pineapple in it. Oh shit, that almost been disastrous. I almost lost it there. You can smell pineapple in this. It's not the dominant note. but it is in it. And this shit smells damn good, y'all. This is another fragrance that's overlooked a lot. People don't really talk about fragrances by athletes or like rappers and singers and stuff. They get overlooked. But this is one that's real nice. It's also a cheapie. You can find this at Ross, TJ Maxx, places like that for somewhere around 15, 20 bucks. Depending on the bottle size, it may be a little higher, but that's about what I paid for this. So this is Usher. Next up, I only have a decant of this next one, and it is actually another clone of Creed Aventus, and it is called Insurrection Pure 2. And I'm sorry I don't have the bottle, but and actually I can show you. I can show you guys what the bottle looks like. It looks like this, but it's actually white, and I think it has the silver stripe down the side, and it says Insurrection Pure 2 on it. This one actually is Insurrection Wild, which is a pretty decent fragrance, and I also have Insurrection Dark, which is another good one. But if you want Insurrection Pure 2, that's what the bottle looks like. And it is a damn good clone of Creed Aventus. I like it a lot. I just haven't worn it because I have Club de Nuit Intense Man, in which I actually should have been wearing this to save Club de Nuit Intense Man. But who knows? I'll maybe start wearing this. Next up, I have the original and the flanker. If you want pineapple, you will get pineapple out of this one. And it is Mont Blanc Legend and Mont Blanc Legend Intense. This is what the box looks like. And the bottle is the similar shape. It's just a different color. As you can see, this one is black. And this is original Legend. And this is Legend Intense, which is more of a like bronzy, silvery type color. This is pineapple all the way. Smells nice. This one actually does not last that long on my skin. Not the, but the intense version does last longer on my skin, and it's way more stronger than the original. It lasts a little bit longer on my skin. I'll say that. It doesn't last that much longer. Let's just say if I get 4 hours out of this, I may get 5 or 6 out of this one. Just on my skin now. I'm not saying this is your skin, my skin. Because our skin is probably going to be different. Our body chemistry. These also can be found for cheap. I actually found this one on sale. I want to say for like 30 bucks. It was a lot higher than that, but I waited and waited and waited for it to go into clearance. And this one, I actually didn't buy. An ex-girlfriend of mine actually bought this from Belk's, and I think she paid full retail for this one, which probably was like 60, 70 bucks for this little ass 50 ml bottle, when she could have got this same bottle from TJ Maxx at the same time for like maybe 30 some odd dollars. But she didn't want to listen to me. She wanted to play big baller. So I just threw my hands up like this. I backed off, let her go do what she do, and we're not together anymore. So that's that. From my collection, Bruce, the best overall pineapple scent that you gonna get for a cheap price, my friend. And I'm about to look it up right now and show you the price if it's not out of stock. And my phone is taking all day. Whenever you're ready, phone. All right, so the next fragrance, if you're looking for a damn good pineapple fragrance and you want to smell pineapple just like Mont Blanc Legend, but I think this one is a whole lot better. And I think I said this in a video the other night, from the House of Armagh, Derby Clubhouse Gold, which is technically a clone of Mont Blanc Legend. I love this bottle. I love the box. The bottle is even better. Look at that bottle presentation. That shit is beautiful. It is a fingerprint magnet, but like I said before, who gives two fucks? I can smell it already, and I haven't even popped the top on it yet. Damn heavy top. Sprayer is good as fuck. Most Armaghs are. I know you probably couldn't see that. Rod, I think, yeah, Gold is way better than Intense. The pineapple in this is a lot smoother, and it doesn't smell like it's metallic. It smells like pineapple. I mean, not like fresh cut pineapple, but it smells pineapple-y. It also has bergamot, coffee like cardamom. The heart has pineapple, apple, jasmine, and amber, tonka bean, and cedar. I think Derby Clubhouse Gold is the better, far superior fragrance. And you're going to pay $21.24 for this same exact 3.4 ounce, which is a 100 ml bottle. And yes, it is on Fragrance X. And here it is. So nobody thinks I'm lying if you can see it. $21.24. And you see my ugly mug right here? I did comment on it, and I didn't even remember doing this. But my ugly mug is right here holding it up. And I commented on it. So, yeah, I think that Mont Blanc Legend Intense is way less superior than Derby Clubhouse Gold. You get a much, much better bottle presentation. You get this plaque on the front, has Derby Clubhouse Gold on it, has some kind of crest. It's some kind of plate, and then it has like leather wrapping around it. The bottle is metal. I don't know if this is like some kind of coating on the bottle or like some kind of encasing around it, but it's nice. You cannot see through this bottle at all. That's one bad thing about it. So once you start getting low, I don't know how you're going to be able to tell unless you take something and scratch the bottle to see, but I don't like doing that because it takes away from the presentation. But I haven't worn this maybe but once or twice, so it's still pretty much a full bottle. Damn good fragrance. And they have another one that looks the same, but the bottle is white and green, and it's called Derby Clubhouse Blanche. And I wanted to try it, but they kept saying that it smelled like something. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember if it's supposed to smell like Silver Mountain water or something they said, but I just didn't buy it. But I'm glad I bought this one because it blows this out of the water. So, yeah, Armagh is very slept on. When they first came out, they were hyped up a lot, and people talked about them, and then all of a sudden, Armand started doing something that people picked up on quick. They started making the same fragrance over and over and over, but they were bottling it differently. They were packaging it different, in a different bottle, in a different box. So people were buying these fragrances with the intention that, with the notation that they was gonna get something different, and it ended up being the same exact fragrance as something else, which is not a good thing at all. Um, Mont Blanc also started getting kind of lazy because their bottles started getting cheap. Like the ones I showed you the other night when I did my Mont Blanc collection. Some of them bottles are magnetic, which is good, but they don't hold. Some of them are cheap plastic. Um, One of the bottles just looks perfect to me, and I hate it. But the juice is good, and you get a lot of the same type clones. You might get two fragrances that you think are different, but both of them smell like Invictus. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful. You have to do your homework when you mess with Armaf. Zara is the same way also. Zara is starting to pick up traction, but I've noticed that a lot of their fragrances, once they discontinue them, sometimes they repackage them in something else and you don't know it. So you have to be aware of this stuff. You have to pick up on it. You have to watch these reviews, listen to what people are saying. Um, with that being said, um, let's see. Rod said something. Azaro Silver Black. Okay. And I apologize to you guys if you asked me something and I didn't see it. I was trying to get through this video for Bruce. All right, so I'm gonna spray this on paper because I already have a shitload of fragrances on me. Damn good sprayer. Okay, so when I first initially sprayed this and sniffed it, it kind of smelled like it kind of reminded me of like a aftershave almost at first. It is, it's kind of a barbershop type smell. It's just a lighter version of a barbershop smell. Uh Let me look it up. If you're looking for a barbershop, uh no. No, nothing like Song Home at all. Song Home is a very, very strong, soapy type scent. This smells nothing like that at all. Let's see. It has apple, lime, bergamot. It has anise, juniper, caraway, coriander, cardamom, patchouli, sandalwood, white musk, vetiver. That's about it. It's okay. It's not. I don't think it's anything you should just run out and try to pick up. Honestly, I've only worn this once, and I don't think I got any compliments off of it. It's okay. I don't think you should run out and try to get this one though, unless you just want to collect something. It's not really all that. The opening is alcoholic type. Uh, the dry down on this paper is okay. You smell a little bit of that apple. It's not nothing that you should run out and go try to look for if you're looking for it. Don't do that. I didn't leave you guys. I'm coming. I'm trying to pick out some stuff. Okay, so if you want to smell like a barbershop, I mean, for 13 bucks, you can't beat it. I think that might have been close to what I paid for this. But it's not really a strong enough. I don't think this is really meant to be barbershoppy because it don't really smell like it. It smells more. I don't know. It really. It's kind of hard to describe. It's not barbershoppy to me. Like the initial spray, it smelled like an aftershave, almost a little alcohol-y too. But yeah, Derby Clubhouse Gold is a good one. Pick it up. It's not barbershoppy enough for me. If you want barbershop, then I think you should go with this one, Azzaro Poron. If you want a damn good barbershop type scent, this is the way to go. I stand behind this one 100%. I do from time to time when I shave my head. I like to spray this on to make it seem like I just left the barbershop, and which I should have did today because that boy got clean today. But I don't know what you were going for. You were asking for, how this one smelled, and this is not barbershoppy. So if you're not looking for barbershop and you want something, you can get this. But it's not anything that's going to stand out like any of the fragrances that I show on here today. This is just an average scent to me. I can't even tell you I can't even remember how long this lasts on my skin. That's how much I don't even pay it no attention. I just like it really because the bottle is different. It's a black bottle. It stands out in my collection. So that's pretty much all I got it for. It's okay. It's not all of that. Barbershoppy though, this guy right here. This is the one. Of course, Paco Rabanne Pour Homme is another one I go with. Old school, manly type scent. I like this one better than I like this one though, because this one on the dry down does get sweet. Yeah, I don't have it. I really wasn't into Bogart. The only Bogart scent that I have is the one that somebody sent me, and I like it. It's a sweet scent, but it's not barbershoppy at all. It's totally different. Another one that's not really barbershoppy, but Cool Water. And yes, I know this is not the one. This is the mild deodorant one. I picked up the wrong shit, but this still smells good. And also Drakkar Noir. There's another decent fragrance, old school, manly type scent. I actually did wear this one the other day, and it lasted for a good, decent amount of time. Not long enough for me though. And another one is Aspen that I got from a subscriber. He sent it to me. I think I sent him a decant of Valentino Uomo Intense for this. And this is a damn good scent too. So it just depends on what exactly you're looking for. But this one, like I said, it's okay. Nothing groundbreaking. It's more sweet now on the dry down. You do smell the apple, the bergamot. You do get a little bit of patchouli, not much. It's not bad, but it's not anything that I think you should just, like, if you looking specifically for this fragrance, if I was you, I would look for something else first. Like, look through whatever store you're in before you pick this up, and you may find something else better. But if you don't see anything else, then purchase this one, is how I would say it. Because I go into the store with a specific thing in mind, and if I can't find something good, then I'll do the next best thing. And if the next best thing isn't there, then I'll change gears and I'll go to something else that's a little less than that. And I'll be like, oh, okay, well, Azzaro has this. All right, Silver Black. Let's give it a shot. That's how I look at it. And I gave it a shot. I liked it at first. But then I really didn't care much for it. It didn't do anything for me. And once a fragrance doesn't garner me compliments, I pretty much stray away from it at times. I may revisit it from time to time. and see what happens, because maybe it was just that day and my energy was wrong, or maybe I wasn't dressed where I was, getting people's attention, or maybe, something was just off with me that day. It could have been, or it could have been I didn't spray enough on. Maybe the amount of sprays I did, maybe I did 3 sprays that day and it just wasn't enough to last, and I didn't take it with me. So who knows? It could have been any amount of things. It is what it is. Yeah, English Laundry is getting kind of scarce. Like, I don't know what's going on. You used to see English Laundry in abundance, especially when I first started doing fragrance reviews, or at least buying fragrances at an abundance. I would go into TJ Maxx and find English Laundry, even in Ross, like all the time. And now you can't find them. So, and ordering them online is sometimes not an option, because they usually go for between $50 to $80, $90 retail or online. I can't pay those kind of prices. Like, they have one called London that I want to try, and it has like, I think it has like blueberry and some other sweet notes in it, but it's high as shit, and I don't want to pay that kind of money for it. I know I'm probably never gonna see it in one of these stores, retail stores, so I may have to break down and try to find it online. I don't deal with eBay and all that kind of shit, so I may have to break down and just order it online and pay that full price for it. But I do want to give it a shot, try it and see. So, but anyway, I don't know if Bruce is still in here. I hope I answered your question, my friend. I gave you a lot of options when it comes to pineapple type scents. The best one in my book is Derby Clubhouse Gold. You get a great box, you get a great bottle, you get great juice. In my book, I give this I want to be fair, 8 out of 10. I was going to give it a straight 10, but I know that there could be something else out there better than this that I haven't smelled yet. So just to be fair and give some leeway, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which is still damn good. Mont Blanc and Mont Blanc Legend, probably like a 7, 7.5, maybe a 6. I don't. If you can't get your hands on Derby Clubhouse Gold, then Mont Blanc will probably be the next best thing besides Insurrection Pure 2. Matter of fact, Insurrection Pure 2 before Mont Blanc Legend or Legend Intense, because you can get this one for about $15. And let me look it up, because the price may have changed. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's out of stock on Fragrance X right now, because it's not even showing the price, but it's out of stock. But this is what the bottle looks like. It looks just like that other bottle I showed you, is this white and silver. And it did give me a note breakdown. It says clean vanilla, oak moss base, amber, bergamot, apple, pineapple, uh, patchouli, jasmine, and birch. And I think Birch is also in Aventus. So, like I said, it is a clone. And let me look it up and see. I'm going to just see if I can get you a price. All right, on Fragrance Net, it's going for $17. What is this? Perfumespot.com has it for $20.84. Perfume.com $18.86. Fragrance X $19.27. Fragrance Market $19.99. Fragrance Outlet $74.99. Holy shit. Amazon $29.99. Amazon again $20.45. $23. So as you can see, it's around that $20 mark, which is damn good for this fragrance, and it supposedly smells damn close to Aventus. How does Derby Gold compare to Fierce? Fierce is more of a sophisticated type scent to me, as far as like power and projection. Beast mode. Clean out of the water with this one. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more mellowed down, not gonna say watered down, but mellowed down, not as like in your face, then go with Fierce. But price wise, you can't beat this. Like 20 something dollars, $30, and it's a powerhouse type fragrance. It's gonna last on your skin. Even if it doesn't on your skin, on your clothes, it's gonna project like a beast. And I stand behind that. Does Silver Black smell like Drakkar at all? No, it does not. And just to satisfy the curiosity, I will spray it. No. It will trick you in the opening. You will think that they smell alike, but they don't. Drakkar smells almost piney a little bit. Kind of gives you like a foresty type smell. And Silver Black is more sweet. Like I said, you can pick up like the apple, and I think it's like lemon or lime or something in this. I can't remember exactly what it was, but this is more sweet. Out of the two, honest opinion, what I smell right here, I would go with Drakkar over Azzaro Silver Black. Because Drakkar is a much stronger scent, and it might be reformulated, so I know it's probably not as strong as it used to be. But scent alone, I think with Drakkar, just because it'll probably last longer than Azzaro Silver Black, just power wise. So, well, I'm glad I could answer your question, Bruce. Best derby in your opinion? That I could not tell you, my friend, because I only own one derby, and it is this one. So if I was being biased, or would that be unbiased? I think if I'm being biased, then this would be the best. But I haven't smelled any of the other ones. I can't compare it to Silver Mountain Water if I did have it, because I've never smelt Silver Mountain Water, so that wouldn't be a fair assessment of that fragrance in itself. But versus this one or anything else as far as Derby Clubhouse fragrances, then until I get them in my hands, I will have to. Have you smelled Prada Black? I've been wearing the hell out of it for a couple of months. Also love 1 Million Lucky. I have 1 Million Lucky. It smells great. I'm disappointed because everybody kept saying when it first came out that it was a compliment getter. I've worn it like 2 times already, and I haven't gotten any compliments off of it. Although it could just be me, because I do sometimes look mean and people might not want to say nothing to me. But it doesn't really make sense, because anytime I wear any other fragrance that gets compliments, I'm the same guy. So, not trying to down 1 Million Lucky. It smells amazing. The compliment factor for me is just not there, which is disappointing to me. But it's good. I like it. And no, I have not smelled Prada Black. I think the only Prada I've smelled is the one I have, and that is Prada Luna Rossa Sport, the one with the white bottom. That's the only one I've smelled. Now, I think I have smelled Carbon and a few of the other flankers and Belts, so I take that back, but I don't remember what they smell like. So I hope I answered all of you guys' question as best I can. Like I said, my nose isn't highly trained. I'm not one of the professionals or one of the legends in this thing. I just basically give you guys what I know from my collection. I can't tell you what I haven't smelled or what I haven't had in my hand. So I'm sorry on that aspect, but it is what it is, guys. And something has bitten the shit out of me. But Bruce, I don't think you're gonna make a bad choice, my friend. For the price, like I said, 20 some odd dollars, I believe I said it was, for Derby Clubhouse Gold, and you're getting a great package, which is the box, bottle, and the juice. Can't beat it. I would advise you not to go heavy on the trigger, because that pineapple note is real strong, and you will overpower yourself and people in the room around you. So a few sprays, 3, 4 at the max, I would give myself, strategically put them on. Me personally, I don't even care. Like, I forgot all about that Jeremy Fragrance crap, man. I try not to get into the politics of stuff like that. Like, he chose to do what he wanted to do, and he knew what he was going to do from the beginning. I don't know why people were surprised that he slapped that kind of high price tag on it. He's just trying to get that money. I personally don't even feel like the fragrance is that good. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. If it's released by now, it should be. I haven't heard anybody talking about it. Nobody's reviewed it that I know of. And then he made that Patreon or Patriarch or whatever you call that shit. And people got bent out of shape about it. And me personally, I don't even care. That's his channel. He can do what he want to do to it. Just like if I choose or chose to do something like that, then it's my channel. I can do that also, even though I consider it our channel. Um, that's just, his opinion and how he works. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes politics comes into things. People start, flashing them dollar signs in your face and you get beside yourself. I don't know what his financial situation is as far as like how he was living, or how he was making money. That's his choice. I'm not gonna sit on here and bash him for what he did. And when he first announced whatever it was he was doing and people were giving him flack, I said the same exact thing and I stand by it. Whatever he does, that's his business. If you don't like it, do what I did and unsubscribe from his channel and you won't see none of his content. That's just how I feel about it. And I feel like that in everyday life also. If you don't like what the next person is doing, stay away from them. Simple as that. I mean, you don't have to be their friend on Facebook, Instagram, any sort of social media. If you don't like that person, you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to hang around them. You don't have to be in a circle. You don't have to sit with them in the cafeteria. None of that. So, I mean, I don't understand why people get bent out of shape about stuff like that that don't even concern them. If it's not putting money in my pocket or feeding me and my kids, I don't give two shits what anybody does. I used to be one of them people who sit around and think a lot. And thinking sometimes can put you in a bad headspace when you overthink. And I used to be an overthinker. And now I just let shit do what it do. Like if something happens, it just happens. Like it was meant for it to happen. If I can, help it not happen, like staying away from people or things or places, then cool. But sometimes you can't help it. Like bullets don't have names and it don't have directions unless somebody is aiming it, straight at you. But somebody can shoot a gun right outside right now and they can ricochet off of something and come straight in here and hit me in the head right in front of you guys. What the fuck could you do about it? Nothing. Same way I felt about Jeremy Fragrance. He was going to do what he was going to do regardless as to what people thought, said, or did. All the negativity that he got, all the flack that he got, and what did he do? He still made his fragrance. He still made his Patreon account. He still has his channel. He still has his hardcore followers, and none of that shit changed nothing. So it is what it is, guys. That's just how I feel. Your thoughts on Lolita Lampica for him. I used to have it. It was very distinct. I don't like licorice. I don't like black licorice, I should say. And I don't know what kind of licorice smell is in that. I do want to try that fragrance. I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and they said that it was damn good. And I want to look it up right now and show you the picture because I don't want to be talking about the wrong fragrance. This one. This is the one that I want to try. If this is the one you're talking about. And I heard some people say it was pretty damn good. Not just Joy, but a few other people. But the price is a little bit too much for me. For a 5.1 ounce bottle. What is that? That's the body spray. $79.98. $54.99. Like them prices are ridiculous, man. And I don't even know if I'm looking at the right shit, but that's the bottle that it pulled up. All right, let's go to Fragrance Net and see. This is for a tester bottle, $50.39. Yeah, $50.39 on Fragrance Net. So I'm not I'm not willing to pay that for that fragrance and end up me not liking it. Like I don't most of the time I buy fragrances, I already have an idea of what they smell like because I have already smelled it somewhere, or I looked at the note breakdown and the note breakdown looked promising to me. Although sometimes that can be wrong too. But for the most part, I know sometimes what they're gonna smell like or what they smell like. That one I don't. I was just going off of the hype of what people were saying, and I still want to try it, but not for that price. It got to come down in price. It has to. And if I miss out on opportunity, if it is discontinued, like you say, then so be it. But I'm not finna give them $50 for that, and then I not like it, and I'm stuck with it. Nah, I'm good. Please send a sample. I would love to think what he has to say. Uh, Let me know how I can send you some of mine. You have to hit me on my email address because I'm not gonna put my address out on here like that. Although it really don't even matter because I live in a complex, so it's like an extended stay hotel type joint. So I can give you the address here. It won't come straight to my room. So even if somebody came here to try to do harm to me, in which I'm not worried about that, you still have to find my damn room. Yeah, I done been slapped in the face by the hype train too once or twice. Like that Jimmy Choo man fragrance, it was hyped up a lot. Even my own sister hyped it, and it smells great. It just disappointed me in the projection and longevity department. But hit me on my email. My email is KCROOK697 at gmail.com. So everybody on here, if you planning on sending a sample of something to me or you want to trade something, my email address is KCROOK697 at gmail.com. One more time. KCROOK697 at gmail.com. And if you don't get it right now by writing it down, if you don't have a pen or whatever in hand, go back and watch the end of this video and you'll see it. I'm gonna do it one more time. It's KCROOK697 at gmail.com. Hit me on my email and I will give you the address to where you can send samples. You can send whatever you want to send here. You can send a case of sodas if you want to. I don't give two fucks. I'm just being funny. But it'll come here. I go to the office almost every day or every other day and check to see if I have any mail. I will get it. So don't be alarmed. And please, if you packaging, do not use packaging peanuts or whatever they call them. I hate them damn things. And with me saying that, I know somebody is going to do it just to be funny. But I hate packing peanuts. Please don't use that. With that being said, any other questions? I didn't know it was getting this late. It's 11:42. Hell, I didn't know it was that late. I've heard that today. I was watching some fragrance reviews on some Zara because Zara is now getting that boost in talk. Actually, Imitsu or whatever his name is from Sense, he did one. One of them actually I have, which is what was it? It's called Intense Dark Exclusive. This is from the Tobacco Collection, which is in the same line as Rich, Warm, and Addictive. That actually what I was ordering was Rich, Warm, and Addictive, and I ended up ordering the wrong one, and I ordered this one, in which I don't mind because this shit smells good. Although the guy from Simply Put Scents said that this one was like all, it reminded him of like a House of Cards, kind of wobbly and shaky. Like he felt like it wasn't a well put together fragrance, but he said he did like it. It smells good. I love it. It's nice to me. But my nose isn't trained to pick up on a lot of that iffy type stuff. I either know if I like it or I don't like it. And this one I like. And Rich, Warm, and Addictive, I will be ordering this Friday to make up for it because I want to get my nose on it badly. I hear a lot of people talking good about it. The other one that is hyped up is Zara 9.0. And Zara 9.0 smells almost exactly like Valentino Uomo or Valentino Uomo Intense, and which is kind of disappointing to me because I have Valentino Uomo Intense and I didn't need a flanker or a substitute. But for everyone else, if you don't want to pay the jacked up price for Valentino Uomo or Uomo Intense, in which I found that bottle for like I think $30 or $40, but you can get this for about I think about 20 or $29.90 or something like that. So it's about the same price. But a damn good fragrance. You get a great bottle presentation. It's almost like a frosted glass, kind of burgundy or wine bottle look. Smells amazing. Has iris. What is it? Not iris. Bergamot, juniper, coriander, pepper, cardamom, orris vetiver, amber, and cedarwood. It has like a powdery, almost an iris type vibe, and iris gives off the note sometimes of like powder or lipstick, and it reminds me solely of Valentino Uomo or Uomo Intense. So if you can't find Valentino Uomo or Uomo Intense, pick up Zara 9.0. Two great fragrances, guys. Intense, dark, and exclusive. It does not smell like a dark fragrance at all. It smells nice. Very nice to me. I did wear this to work one day last week. no way to spray this. I got a few compliments when I wore this to work, which is a good thing. Very sweet. It's the total opposite of 9.0. 9.0 is more mature, kind of sensual, seductive kind of smell, like it draws you in. This one is more sweet, kind of playful. Smells good though. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm glad, even though it was a mistake, I'm glad it worked out for me. Anything else? Gourmand leather. I heard about that one. What's the other one? It's another one they have out, another leather one that smells like Creed Aventus. I actually am interested to try that one also. I heard that was pretty good. And they have some other fragrances that I want to try also that they say smell pretty damn good. I've been watching them videos for the past couple of days about Zara, and people keep doing them back to back. The guy from Simply Put Scents, he said he just ordered 8, and he did 2 tonight, which was the Intense Dark Exclusive and Rich Warm Addictive, and then the next few videos he gonna do 2 of the remaining 6. So I've been keeping up. I've been keeping my eye on Zara. Zara is sneaking in there slowly but surely. They're pretty decent house. Some of their fragrances don't last that long. You may get 5, maybe 6 hours out of some. You might get 8 out of 1 or 2. But for the price you're paying for them, about $20 on average, it's not bad at all. Can't lose. Anyway, I see we're starting to dwindle down a little bit. We're at 4 viewers, so I'm going to go ahead and end this if there are no more questions, guys. It's getting kind of late. I need to jump in the shower and turn my TV on and see what the hell's going on. And I am looking forward to whomever decides they want to send me any samples of fragrances. I am looking forward to them. I always get excited when I know samples are coming or anything is coming in the mail. Highly anticipate fragrances. I know you guys are always looking to see what the fuck I'm gonna say next, because I give it to you like I see it. I don't sugarcoat shit. It is what it is. Either I'm gonna like that shit or I'm gonna hate that shit, and I'm gonna talk shit about it if I don't like it. Just like this. And I'm pretty sure you guys know what the fuck this is, cause I talk cash shit about it. Even the guy who sent it to me had a laugh off of it. And this is Guess Indigo, one of the most horrible fragrances I have ever smelled, besides the ones that I always call out. Gucci Guilty, Absolute, sucked. What is it? Black Walnut, sucked. Ooh, Mosaic, sucked. What was the other one? Can't think of the other one right now. Whatever it was, it sucked. Horrible. Just looking at my beard, man, I'm getting pretty good at doing this beard thing. I'm not big on like going to the barbershop anymore, because why am I gonna pay somebody all that damn money to shave this big ass dome when I can do it my damn self for free? Don't make sense to me. Yeah, every now and then I do mess my beard up. I mess my mustache up. It be a little crooked sometimes, you know. Sometimes I mess one of these sides will be longer or thicker than the other side, but you know, for the most part, I do pretty good. It's not bad. I wish I wouldn't have cut it. It would have been a lot thicker than it is now. It probably would have been like out here by now, but you know, I cut it like 3 times since I started growing it. I went to the Bahamas a few years ago and it was out there, and I let it grow a little longer, and then you know I decided to do a change of scenery on me when me and that chick went through what we went through, and you know how y'all already know how that went. I talked about it before. Uh, I just shaved it all off and did a new beginning, grew it back, and then you know I was one to let people get in my head. Like if somebody say, "Oh, you shaved your beard off and you shouldn't have did that. You don't look the same." And I'm like, man, fuck out of here, man. So you know, I grew my beard back, and then you get an asshole or two to be like, "Oh, you look better when you had the beard shaved off and you had it trimmed up thin and whatever." And then this person like this, and other women like it the full beard like this, and I didn't know who the fuck I was for a minute. I'm trying to please everybody else, so now I'm doing this shit for me. Fuck what the fuck everybody else got going on in their life. I think I look handsome like this. I'm cool. I'm cool. So if they don't like it, fuck them. Shit, that's how I see it. But anyway, that's a story for another time. I guess if y'all ain't got no more questions, your boy is out. Peace.